What's up, guys? Got a lot going on today. Driving in the 7.3 right now. I'm gonna do oil change on this, oil filter, fuel filter. I'm gonna run the rest of the CCV Mod back. It's not dumping right here in the driver's side fender. I'm gonna install my DieselSite transmission filter. I'm gonna put in my PHP Hydra today. Pretty excited about that. What else? And then I'm gonna be taking the body side moldings off and the little chrome strips going up the doors, and put my new vent visors on. I'll show you guys all this once I get to the shop over here. But yeah, a lot going on. And 1 second. Truck rolled 300,000 earlier this week. Still going good. Got a picture of that, maybe I'll put it up here. But yeah, rolled 300,000. Still going strong. Needs a little work, but not bad. Alright guys, just got done doing my oil change. I use the Rotella T6 5W40 full synthetic. I throw some arc oil in there too, and just to be safe. I mean, it's not going to hurt anything. It can only help, so I put it in there just to be safe. I use Motorcraft filters. Did the oil filter, did the fuel filter as well. Changed my coolant filter too. Yeah, got everything changed up for the 300,000 mile oil change or service. Didn't get to running the CCV Mod back. We didn't have any of the 3/4 inch hose, so I gotta wait to do that. And I didn't get to doing the transmission filter either, but not a big deal. I'll just do it since I did get a chance to do the CCV. I'll just do it at the same time anyways, so not a big deal on that. But I am going to try to get the Hydra installed here real quick. I'm going to be working on that. For that, you definitely want to make sure you disconnect your batteries. I pretty much follow Thoroughbred Diesel has a pretty good video on how to do it. Mine's going to be a little different because since I've already had the chip in there, I'll probably put a link to that video down in the description so you guys can see it. But mine's a little different because I've already done it. Because let's see, right there, if you can see the electrical tape, that's going to be your PCM. Normally you'd have to remove that, but the previous owner of my truck, he just cut a big hole. You can see the metal exposed up there in the PCM cover, so you can just pull the chip in and out as you want. Now it sounds like it could be convenient, but it's really kind of sucks because then there's nothing to hold your chip in. So that's why I got all the electrical tape over it right now. Otherwise it can shake loose or come loose as you're driving and then cause you all kinds of trouble. It did it to me 2 years ago, I think, and it actually caused the truck to like shut off and start back up itself as you're going down the road. It just kind of sucks doing it that way. Sounds convenient, but it's really not the right way to do it, so I wouldn't recommend it. But since I've already done that and I know my contacts are clean in the PCM, I'm just going to unhook my batteries and unplug the TS chip and then plug in the Hydra, and it should be all good to go. Since I know everything's cleaned up already, and it should be okay. But yeah, I'm going to pull that electrical tape off. I'll show you what it looks like. Alright, got the battery cables off. Some people say just take the negatives off. I like to take them all off just to be safe, make sure there's no power in the system. No chance of messing anything up. I put a rag on them too just to make sure they don't touch anything. I just like to be safe and make sure there's no chance of messing anything up. Got the electrical tape off. And here I'll show you what I was talking about. You can see that's all wide open right there. That's not how it should be. What you're supposed to do is drill a hole into the box just for this to fit through. Yeah, look how loose it was. That's great. Yeah, because otherwise there's nothing to hold your chip in there. So, but yeah, since I've already taken the box out before and cleaned up the connections, I'm just going to put the Hydra right in. I guess that came out pretty easy. Probably came out when I pulled the electrical tape, but alright, got the TS chip fully out. There's the chip itself. This is the switch. If you ever wonder what it looked like, I don't know how well you're going to be able to see this nut right here, that I guess brass looking nut there, and then there is a kind of a lock washer. Oops, sorry. Right there, if I can get it to focus. Yeah, in between there. So right there, see it moving. So the lock washer goes on the dash, and then the nut holds the chip up, or holds the switch up to the dash there. And then this knob right there, you put a small, I think it was a 4mm Allen head, or Allen key in there. That's how you tighten it up. So you tighten it to the switch itself. But yeah, that's about it. I don't know, whoever installed this thing must have put some kind of glue or sealant or something on there. I could not get that switch out of there. It took me a while. It was stuck in there. Had to use a little persuasion, but got it out. Alright, so I'll probably show you guys how the Hydra works on the computer, and then we'll get to putting that thing in. Alright, so here is the Hydra. This is the switch itself. This is going to be, well, here's the chip. And hold on. This part here going to be what plugs into your PCM. This, where I already have plugged in, that's to update it from your computer. Here is the cord wire to go from the chip to the switch, which will plug in right in there and plug into the bottom of the switch there. Alright, got the chip in. Put it in there. You can see coming out the PCM. Got the wire coming up. Gonna route it up here. Probably zip tie it off a bit. And then I'm just gonna. That comes with some Velcro, so I'm gonna put it right there and cover up the holes from the TS. Should look pretty clean. Just gonna have the wire coming right out of the, this little kick panel or whatever, and you won't even really see it. Should look. Oops, sorry. The light's kind of. But should look pretty good. Started it up real quick, just to test it out. Everything worked fine. So I'm gonna go ahead and put the electrical tape back on there. Finish zip tying it and get everything back together. Put the battery cables back on and should be good to go. Alright, got it all finished up. Man, I know this isn't coming out too good. My camera really is not liking the lighting in here, but that's better. But yeah, it looks pretty clean. Doesn't look bad at all, I don't think. Just got the little ribbon cable coming up through there. Barely even notice it. Got everything routed down through here. Let me see. I think this is the cable, right? Yeah, and then got the PCM all taped up. Not the prettiest thing, but hopefully it keeps that chip from rocking around, which it should. After I did that on the TS, I didn't have any trouble. Yeah, got it started up and everything. Works fine. Got the battery cables all back on. We're ready to go. Go ahead and start it up. I guess I'll start it up. I just went through, hang on a minute. I just went through started it up and went through some of the tunes and stuff. Everything's working as it should. Currently we are on, oh man, this light sucks, but let's see if I can get it good. Guess you can see that, that's position 1. 2 is the whisper mode. It's like a low idle. It stands for drive-thrus and stuff. I just put it on just to see what it would do. It's a little quieter. Then 3 is the 1200 high idle. Now we're in 4. That's just the small toe tune. I'll tell you what I got. I went 4 is 25 horsepower towing. Then I got, well, okay, first 4 positions are 25 through 80 horsepower towing. And also what I'm hoping is going to be a big difference is that these tunes are for the modified, or for a modified valve body, which I have in the transmission. So I'm hoping it shifts a lot better. I've heard it's a big difference with these tunes, so I'm hoping it's much better transmission shifting. So then in position 8, I got the 65 horsepower daily driver. And then in 9, I got the 80 horsepower daily driver. Then I got 80 and 100 horsepower performance in the next 2. Then I got 120 in the in position 12, 120 horsepower racing. That's going to be my biggest tune. That was the biggest tune available for my hex code. I couldn't get a 140, but yeah, so that's about it. I got my bunch of different tuning options. I'm hoping the tunes are going to be a lot better. Or maybe once I got to rotate the tires here, then maybe I'll get a little first impressions video too. Alright, so that's about it. Next thing will be probably once I get driving here. Alright guys, all finished up. I know this video probably wasn't the best video. Probably wasn't all that entertaining, but just wanted to give you guys a little update. What's going on with the 7.3. Just need to get that 300,000 mile service in. And got the Hydra in. Just finished rotating the tires. Didn't get nearly as much done as I wanted to today, but that's normally how it goes for me. I'm just really picky and try to do everything right, and I'm a big perfectionist, so everything takes me forever. But what are you gonna do? I got something done. At least I got the service in. That was probably the most important thing. Just hose it off a little bit, clean up the tires good and everything. But yeah, happy I got that Hydra in. I'm excited to see how that does. Yeah, hopefully I can get a little more frequent with videos. I've been kind of slow past month or so, but you know, summertime's coming up. Hopefully I'll have some more opportunities for some more videos. Definitely have a lot more videos, of course, on my 7.3 and the 6.0, and then on that truck I'm trying to sell still. Hoping to make some good progress on that in the next couple of weeks. So you'll see some update videos on that. I'll probably might throw in some initial impressions of the Hydra, and then I don't know, maybe in a week or so, once I get some more drive time with it, I'll do a little bit better review of the Hydra and let you guys know how I'm liking it. But that's about it. As always, thanks for watching, guys. If you liked the video, go ahead and give me a like. Any questions, give me a comment. And of course, subscribe if you want to see more. Alrighty guys, just got home. Initial impressions of the Hydra are pretty good. The shifting is definitely a lot better than the TS. I mean, way better. No slamming, no nothing. Goes into overdrive nicely. The toe tunes are actual toe tunes. You know, they hold the gear longer. like a toe tune should. I drove around in the stock, which is stock for a modified valve body, and then I did tried the 65 horsepower toe tune out. Then I went to the 80 horsepower daily driver, stuck in that mostly. That goes pretty well. Then I tried the 120 race a couple times. Actually, it feels like it's got more power than the TS tunes, which makes sense because their tunes should be a lot better. But so far, it's a lot better. Yeah, so far I'm happy with it. I mean, obviously got to get some more time driving, and I didn't, you know, I was just messing around a bit. But feels a lot better, shifts a lot better, drives nicer. So far, so good. I'm pretty impressed. The shifting is, you know, they're definitely different, so it's something else to get used to. Well, it's something to get used to because I've been so used to the TS tunes. It just drives and shifts a little different. Just got to get used to it. But so far, I'm liking it. Like I said, I'll do a more in-depth review after I get some more drive time with it. But so far, so good. But yeah, thanks again for watching, and stay tuned for a lot more videos. Thanks, guys. See ya.